Presentation will introduce you to the materials you will use while implementing student team literature in your classroom. On the diagram, you will find the resources that are needed to properly implement student team literature. These materials include trade books, student discussion guides, literature tests, informational text, and the student team literature cycle of activities. Let's start by discussing the trade books. Adolescent readers need a high level of motivation to read. The most effective motivation lies in the nature of the literature they are required to read. It must have relevance. Poor readers, who are usually the most reluctant, are in need of relevance in the written word. They need to see themselves in the pages they turn. Student team literature can be implemented using any piece of quality literature written at any readability level, from high interest to low readability selections to classical literature that has been read in middle grade English language arts classrooms for the past 25 years. Student discussion guides, on the other hand, lead students to become critical thinkers whose vocabularies expand and whose knowledge of the writer's craft increases with each book they read. Students read the literature and, under their teacher's guidance, complete each guide during a week-long cycle of instruction. In a later presentation, you will learn more about how to use discussion guides in the classroom. On a routine basis, students take literature tests that require brief constructed responses and vocabulary tests that assess students' ability to create meaningful sentences and use high frequency words they practice during in-class instruction. Additionally, students can demonstrate their understanding of the literature they have just finished reading while practicing their test-taking skills when taking standardized reading practice tests that are similar in format to the standardized tests used in most school districts throughout the country. Informational texts support students' reading of trade books by offering students exposure to much needed background knowledge of information they will encounter during the reading of the trade book. Informational texts help boost vocabulary and knowledge of literacy standards related to nonfiction. Teachers are encouraged to spend a significant amount of time reading and analyzing informational text with students before and during the reading of trade books. The cycle of activities is one of the most important elements of the student team literature curriculum. The cycle of activities provide teachers with a list of strategic instructional strategies that are used to support the reading of informational text and trade books. The activities are completed on a 5 to 7 day reoccurring cycle. The cycle of activities could help develop a teacher's use of appropriate pedagogy. By clicking on or copying and pasting the below links, you can view the student team literature cycle of activity chart and learn more about the importance of using informational text with students. If you need more assistance in understanding or implementing a specific area of student team literature, please consult our list of presentations. Thank you for reviewing our presentation focused on the main materials of the student team literature curriculum.